Nice to meet you, Mr. Rao.
Nice meeting you, Venkata.
What is this WatAgile? Tell me more about it.
Yeah. WatAgile is a software development lifecycle model. It's a combination of both waterfall and agile. I took best of the both from waterfall and agile, made it WatAgile. It's a simple process.
So, best of both means more advantages.
Yes, definitely.
What are the different roles in WatAgile? Are there going to be more roles?
No, there are not going to be more roles. One might think, since I combined these two, there might be more roles, right? But there are not going to be more roles. This model will have the basic roles, and the basic roles are basically analysts, architects, developers, quality assurance, and project managers.
Oh, standard roles.
Standard roles.
What about the business community and management team?
Yeah, those will be there, but I did not include them in this presentation or in this model because those are not core of this process. So that's why I did not include them here. You're right. Those the business community will be there to review the product work, and other support team will also be there.
Okay. You did include architecture and SQA in the requirement review process. Did not include developers. Don't you think you should include developers?
Actually, I made a simple mistake there. Okay. It was not intentional. I wanted to say test architect, but by mistake I said QA, right? So that's the mistake. If you think of it, the most of the work is here, the foundation work. The foundation work means analysts are going to give the business requirements, and the architecture need to understand those requirements and see how those requirements will be fulfilled,
Okay.
right? So at the stage, since it's a foundation work, at the stage the development is not needed, right? But you need the architects. The architects could be application architect, test architect, infrastructure architect, or any other architect you have in our organization.
Okay. Why did you make UAT and prod into waterfall? Why not agile?
Yeah, no, that's a very good question. If you think of it, most of the action takes place during the development and integration testing. And that piece is basically the most iterative and incremental process there, right? And during that phase, for each increment and for each iteration, the development is the business people are heavily involved, and they will be reviewing the work at each level, so they know exactly what's happening there. By the time it comes to the UAT, it's not going to be iterative. Nobody is going to expect the iterative process there. If you do the iterative or incremental there, it's going to increase the cost and decrease the quality. So that's the problem you're going to face. So that's why I made it waterfall there.
Okay, I see the benefits now.
Okay.
You suggested to customize the process for each initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we use the same process for all initiatives?
Yeah. No, very good question. Customization is very important here. Okay. Let me explain. If you think of it, constructing a ranch house is not same as constructing a multi-story building. Multi-story building requires a lot of architectural design decisions, and it needs a strong foundation, right? And you need architects, different levels of architecture work is needed there. Whereas for the ranch, you don't need all that stuff, right? So it will be much simpler than that. So by customizing it, what you're doing is you want to see how the resources can be used efficiently and direct these resources accordingly. That's the advantage, okay? Efficiency. The second advantage is the continuous improvement. Basically what you're doing here is when you're doing the second project or each new project, you're going to look back and see what are the lessons you learned out there, and going to incorporate those lessons into the new project. So that means continuous improvement is automatically incorporated, right? If you do this one over a long period of time, you will be, and if you collect the data for the small, medium, and large projects, you will have good amount of data there, and also you have the improved process. By having this good data and improved process, you will have an opportunity to predict and estimate the future products.
Is it easy to adopt this process, or does it require lots of training?
No, actually, you don't need any training or you don't need any certification. Let me explain. Since the model is combination of waterfall and agile, and the roles are pretty much same, it's very easy to understand for anybody. And if you think of it, half of the industry knew either waterfall or agile, or in some cases both, right? So at minimum level, the learning is going to be only half, which is not that much. And the roles are standard roles, right? You don't need any training on the roles, or you don't need any new certifications on the roles.
Thank you, Mr. Rao.
Let